shake. It's not shaky from my side, so it must be transmission.
Welcome back to the second quarter here in this first game clash between the All-Stars and the Rebels women. The Rebels certainly being the dominant side at the moment, just playing off the mistakes of the All-Stars. All-Stars halftime, or quarter chat rather, have been about how do we create actions going forward. And as I say that, the first action of the game is a beautiful connection to Anthony Mbali, who's now found some space down the right-hand side, carrying into the circle. Opts to send it out. Much better from the All-Stars straight away. They struggled in the first quarter to find those connections between the defenders and the midfield. And they've opened up some beautiful play straight away here.
Duval in position. Good counter-attack opportunity.
Boyens now carrying down the right-hand side, dispossessed by the number 11 of Lane Barnard. It's great defensive work from her, winning that 1v1. The Rebels have found themselves in a bit of trouble here at the back. Numbers up situation for the All-Stars if they can find them. It's almost as if the All-Stars are just holding onto the ball a little bit too long in the circle, especially in the 23 there. Pass and move, that's the mini game you got to play. Find the extra number, create the extra number by moving. So they now look to send something into the circle, but once again dispossessed by the Rebels. Page on the ball. Again, a little bit more direct from the All-Stars, but it's almost as if the team wasn't expecting that one. No one was in the circle waiting for the ball.
Interesting, we see Megan Vaderman back to centre back now. She's got her 2 goals up top and wants to get back and do the solid work. Megan, I think a long ball gets turned over.
As once again, All-Stars now on the attack, direct ball looking to play into the circle, but well picked up by Boyens, who takes a free hit quickly. She's electric down the middle of the field is Boyens. Finds the number 12 of Ashley Lind down the right-hand side. Unfortunately, that counter-attack is well managed by the All-Stars. But the Val dispossesses in the midfield, down the right-hand side, looks for Boyens in the circle, finds Boyens. Boyens in possession, looking to get the shot off, couldn't on that occasion. Well defended by the number 4 of Anati Masondo there. But she's now launched a counter-attack down this left-hand side for the All-Stars. Can they find a pass? Paige Thomas, unfortunately, just couldn't get that pass off. It was great work from the All-Stars all the way, starting that counter-attack from inside their own 23, and it just missed that last connection, but great work from them.
I'll take a lot of confidence from that play. I see a good ball, Paige Thomas on the ball. Oh, easy turnover, Kayla Duval all day long. Boyens. A lot of space ahead of her. And driving, looking for a circle entry here. Good link-up play. Oh, great turnover from the All-Stars there.
All-Stars defenders certainly are finding a way into this game, as now they've launched another counter-attack. Down the right-hand side they go through the number 12 of Jamie Gillies. Miss pass once again, Vaderman on the ball. Dispossessed by Hamza. Hamza looking for a connection, but well defended once again. It's number 8 for the Rebels. And Kelsey Sandstorm has really had a great game so far. It's just been a thorn in the All-Stars side.
Good play there by Malika. Very strong umpiring by the umpire as well. I think a weaker umpire might have been tempted to give a foul there, but yeah, good hockey all around there. You see
Now the All-Stars down the right-hand side, looking for something into the circle, and again, just couldn't find the connection to Suleiman there. A little bit more direct from the All-Stars, which is good to see. Just got to find that execution.
Quite interesting. The Rebels have changed their personnel. They've got Bosov back in the back line now. Vaderman's gone off. A bit of a change of personnel in the different lines. Vaderman's actually moved out to right back.
I think obviously not having any training sessions with these teams, it's a lot about just finding some fluidity, who's going to play the best with who, which combinations will work. Coaches will be testing out different strategies, different combinations now in the first game. As we see the All-Stars, big ball into the circle, that's better. It falls kindly for them. Unfortunately, just coming through the back of the stick of Buoyance there, and it will be a free hit to the Rebels.
There definitely seems to be a change of attitude and more of a intention from the All-Stars. They're playing with a lot better pace and really putting the Rebels under pressure here. Duval straight into a pocket. Can she get out? No choice but to play back. And here we go, the All-Stars have got a good press on here. Great turnover. Take it quickly.
Bali Anthony sent it into the circle, but unfortunately that one not going far before it enters into the D.
Millimeters, but great intention, great press, good turnover.
Coach Killer, that one. You've done all the work in the press, you've won the ball. It's been really a turning point in the game here for the All-Stars, and just a very small margin of error there, coughing the ball up back to the Rebels as they now find some position high up in the opposition half. Duval, direct ball, falls kindly for the striker, shot comes in, and it's a save, still with the number 53 of Miapu, and a save on the line from the All-Stars. It's great work from them. It was a ball in from Duval that found Pooh. She had a lot of work to do with defenders all around, got the initial shot off. As we see Duval once again on the edge of the circle, can she find something here? Not to be this time. Battle down the right-hand side. The All-Stars come away with it. It's a foot race. Picked up by the number 13, Ifioma. That costs it straight back to the All-Stars, who now attack down the middle of the circle. Shot comes in. Takes a deflection off Vaderman. Umpire didn't deem that to be a deflection, so it will be a 16. Great defending from Vaderman. Defending a 2v1, you've got to put pressure on the ball. And she did just that. Forced the missed shot. So now we see Ifioma on the ball once again. To Duval. Duval, beautiful turn, finds Buoyance. Buoyance with a long ball up the middle. Some high-lying strikers. It is dispossessed, and the All-Stars, this is where they've really come into the game in the second quarter. Some real attacking intent as they now once again scramble in counter defense. Just the 1D entry for the Rebels this quarter. I think it's about 4 or 5 now to the All-Stars, and that is a beautiful outlet. Now with the number 8 of Paige, Thomas finds some space down the left. Into the 23 they go. Looking for something into the circle, and that one just being lifted dangerously.
Paige Thomas has been everywhere. She's playing on the right at the moment. She's had a lot of success down the left. She's got a good energy to her and giving the All-Stars a bit of a go forward there. So Kayla Duval again using all her experience and skill to get out of that situation.
Buoyance finds a free hit just on the edge of the 5 meter. They'll look to take this quickly, I think. Opts not to. Rather lets the ball on the ball. They'll send it out. Try and move the All-Stars defense a little bit. Find the gap. Big ball comes into the circle. Buoyance takes a touch. Great save from the keeper. As we now go up the right-hand side. Again, very direct from the Rebels. Almost too direct at this stage. 2 goals up. You want to find those connections in the 23 as they do now. Can Boyens find that connection? Fortunately not.
And the deadlock is broken on the B field. It is the All-Stars with the 1-0 lead, courtesy of number 9, Nathan Massa.
All-Stars now at the outlets. Shaping for an overhead. Sends it over the top. Into space. It's a foot race now. Well managed by the Rebels defender, number 12 there. Ashlyn. Vederman. Can she get something out? She does really well to just put that on her foot.
It's nice to have that overhead option, just number 1 to get you out of trouble, but it can become a really good attacking threat for you, especially if the disengaged striker there, we saw the right wing as we see Paige Thomas on the ball. Sorry, not Paige Thomas, but short corner 1 in the end.
Looks to be the number 15 there of Ruby Kraus. Great work from her. Again, this is the intent that we're speaking about. All-Stars winning the ball in the midfield and really moving quickly towards the opposition circle, filtering through the midfield and winning the short corner due to obstruction. Third one of the game for them. We've seen the first one being a straight poke, which was scored. Second one was a bit of a missed injection. Similar setup, 2 castles. What have they got from us for the top of the D?
Malika not on the field at the moment, so might be looking at a drag flick. The first castle. Castle 2. Straight poke. What a goal.
Great finish. It is the number 15 of Ruby Kraus. Went to Castle 2 and opens up that angle, gets to the keeper, shifting to her left-hand side, and Kraus tucks it into the backboard to level the scores once again. Certainly been a big factor in the game for the All-Stars is their short corner attack at the moment. 2 from 3. It's a brilliant conversion where normal international standards are around 30%, even less in the recent Pro League. So with the All-Stars currently sitting at about 66%, they'll be happy with that.
Yeah, it's been a great quarter for the All-Stars so far. They've played with good intention. They've managed to keep the ball. They've kept the Rebels under pressure. They've been got their due reward with that very well executed straight poke by Ruby Kraus.
In the men's division, the All-Stars have doubled their lead. It's now 2-0, courtesy of number 4, Kwele.
Big ball into the midfield. Just couldn't get a hold of that as the number 53 of the
Mike,
Rebels.
it's just interesting to see, since they've taken Boshoff out of the midfield, the Rebels, they seem to have lost a little bit there. You know, the All-Stars have endured a lot more success in transitioning through midfield. So maybe something there for the coaches and the team to consider in the halftime chat.
For sure, that was the strength of the Rebels in the first quarter. Now they're struggling to find that pass. Once again, that's what we're talking about. The ball gets played into the midfield, but no one's there on top of it. All-Stars winning the free in the midfield. Just 1 minute 30. Is there something else they can get out of this quarter? Bit of a bumpy, speculative ball into the midfield, but it does fall kindly for the number 14 of Grace Godwin. Just couldn't make that connection high up the field. 1 minute on the clock. Rebels will be outletting from deep. Boshoff shapes for the overhead, intercepted by Hamza. Didn't quite get the height that she needed there, did Boshoff. But it is the All-Stars who will get a long corner here with just 30 seconds left on the clock. Can they move this 5, get to something out here? Let's move 5. Players into the circle for the All-Stars. Big ball comes in, and that one just deemed to be dangerous. That's better intent from the All-Stars. Get the ball into the circle. You've got numbers in there. It's very difficult for defenders to keep that out. There's only so much you can do. And with just 6 seconds left in the half, this should be the end, and that is the end of the first half here in this clash between the All-Stars and the Rebels, where we are remaining 2 apiece. It's been great work from both teams. It's been a game of 2 quarters. The first quarter dominated by the Rebels, and the second quarter for sure dominated by the All-Stars. It's lining up to be an absolute cracker here in the first game of CPL Seniors. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you for some more hockey action after the break. Welcome back to the third quarter here in this first game clash between the All-Stars and the Rebels, where we remain 2 apiece. It's been a game of 2 quarters so far. First quarter dominated by the Rebels, second by the All-Stars. Let's see who will come out on top in the third. Rebels through Boyan, sending the ball out the back. Looking to press first up. Big aerial coming up, just clearing for some breathing room there on the All-Stars. Rebels send it around the back. They're really deep here off that restart. I'd like to see them just, as we see Vaderman walking it up a little bit, just walk it up. Let's push the All-Stars press a little bit deeper, but you can't be giving away balls like that. Knee high into the midfield, never going to be trapped. See Woodman in picture there for the Rebels. Beautiful little bit of fake space there from the Rebels as they now look to counter down the middle through the number 7 of Gusha. Just can't find a connection, but there's room here for the All-Stars.
All-Stars with a good transition in the counter here. They're looking for a circle entry. Can they get something off it there? A shot. Saved.
Great intent once again from the All-Stars. They turn the ball over. They've got strikers in high-lying areas. They find that early connection. Just great work from Bali Anthony there. Just carrying the ball down the left, finding the connection across the circle, and a great save by the Rebels keeper. It's now All-Stars send the ball into the circle, picked up on the edge. Bit of a scrap around top D. Who's going to come away with it? His Boyants. Out to the left they go. Big collision in the midfield. It's still with number 7 of Kusha. Rebels looking to take these free hits quickly, which is what they were doing in the first quarter at Deval. Once again, free hit taken quickly, and it will be a first green card of the game. For the player not being 5, Rebels don't waste any time in sending the ball back into the circle, but no one was on the end of that one. All-Stars now being a player down. How are they going to navigate these 2 minutes? They send the ball up the line. No one's on the end of it, but this is where the trouble comes in. Being a player down, pressing, there's always going to be a man-up situation. I'd like to see the Rebels get some players high into the field, into the circle, ask questions of the defense, make the area that they have to defend a lot bigger. Deval's really been the linchpin in this Rebel side so far in the game, commanding the midfield. Every attack has basically gone through her, as Vaderman carries into the midfield, looking for a connection out to the left half. Couldn't find her on that occasion. Again, when you're a man up here, you've just got to move the ball. Don't need to carry it into the press. Find the open player. Seems that the Rebels have caught a power play, so it means a further 2 players have had to leave the field. On top of a green card, now it's really difficult times for the All-Stars. Once again, the Rebels now got to be careful. They don't want to get too high in the field here and allow the All-Stars to just throw overheads over the top.
Great timing on the call of the power play. We see a turnover on top D. Oh, that could be it. Wow.
There we go. Umpire goes to the pocket. That's what we were expecting after that one. A massive, massive tackle inside the circle. Lucky again to just get away with a short corner, but did find a card afterwards. This means that with that card, after the short corner, the All-Stars will be down 4 players with just 7 outfielders and 1 goalkeeper.
Yeah, so we've got the Rebels here. They prime position with their power play plus an extra play in the bin. Top of the circle with a short corner here. They really look to take the lead here.
Injection comes in, first short corner of the game for the Rebels. Slight mish push, but still falls kindly. It takes a deflection, it will be a long corner. Rebels will look to play this quickly now. They are playing against opposition of 6. 6 outfield players. Down the right they go. Woodman looks for something in circle. Nothing's found. Shot comes in. Forces a save from the keeper. Deflection falls kindly for the Rebels and just wide of the post. The All-Stars will look to take this slowly. Try and wind down the clock on their power play and on their 2 cards. And as we see the 2 players coming back on the field.
So All-Stars back to 9 outfielders. Still got the yellow card in the bin. I feel a bit more confident in this situation now. Oh.
Really well managed power play from the All-Stars, being 2 players down and then a card on top of that. To only concede the short corner and then defend it. Great work from them. Boyens looks for the ball into the circle, well picked up by the number 5 of the All-Stars, Shamira. All-Stars down the right hand side through Suleiman. Bali, Armstrong, brilliant little turn around the outside, finds a left foot. Now into the midfield they go. They've got a high-lying striker into the circle. Player coming from behind, and once again, lucky to get away with just a short corner there. Players lining up for a shot, one-on-one with the keeper, and a big hack from behind. But it will be the 4th short corner of the game for the All-Stars. They've had a great conversion rate so far, converting 2 out of 3. What are they going to have in store for us from the top?
The All-Stars have been great at short corner time. Could they find themselves in the lead here? Another accurate short corner execution. You see the Rebels really scurrying around to get their protective gear on. Certainly would be a twist in the storyline here, because you see the injection. Oh, just off target. Yeah, that would have been quite something if they managed to take the lead. They having been down twice, and also conceding those cards recently and the power play. You see a great ball from the Rebels. They got a 2v1 here. Oh. Have to question the decision making there. She maybe was just not aware how much time she had, and she had the extra player coming in.
Yeah, the number 12 there of Ashlyn Spielman just making the wrong decision. Had an easy 2v1, couldn't get her eyes up, couldn't see the player coming into the far post. But nevertheless, the ball into the 23. Umpire deems that to be a stick block. Worst one for a player. You think you're yard sticking, someone clatters into your stick, and now you've been called for a stick block. There's now All-Stars down the right hand side through Mbali. Beautiful bit of skills.
To extend the lead on the B field, courtesy of number 7, Joshua Mittler.
All-Stars now in high possession. They've still got a couple of minutes left on that card. They'll look to just hold possession, move the ball a bit. As I say that, fire a ball into the 23 along the edge of the D. Looking for something is the number 16 of Suleiman. And finds a foot, and that will be another short corner. The 5th of the game for the All-Stars. Seen a couple of straight pokes coming in. Will it be time for a variation? We'll see now. Similar setup. We've got Suleiman and Shauna Mitchell at the top of the D. Ruby Kraus, apologies rather. Kraus. Shot comes in. Great save from the keeper. It's a scrap on the goal line. The ball's underneath there somewhere. Falls kindly for the All-Stars. Shot comes in. And it is another short corner awarded for a stick tackle. It looks to be on number 15 of Kraus. It's a great straight poke. Forced the save from the number 2, Anisha, in goals there for the All-Stars. Once again, similar setup. Bit of a castle shift here as Kraus comes to the first. Goes to 2 anyway. Shot comes in. Great save from Manisha. Still with the All-Stars though, around the top of the circle. Another shot, takes a deflection. Shot coming in there from Grace Goodwin. Will be a long corner. Bit of miscommunication there. Kraus moved off Castle 2 and the injection still went to Castle 2. But it seems to have worked out for them as they have once again got a long corner. Gillies sends it out to the left-hand side. Winning the free hit. Gillies on the ball again. A little bit of aerial skills. And a loud whistle has been blown from the near side umpire. It will just be a free hit outside. Ball into the circle, takes a deflection. It will be a long corner. This is great work from the All-Stars. Really putting the Rebels under pressure. As I said before, there's only so many of those lifted balls into the circle that you can deal with as a defender. And now looking to attack the space down the right-hand side. Big tackle, still with the All-Stars though. Long corner. 16 has been awarded. Great passage of play there from the Rebels. Defense holding strong. It's now their chance with just 2 minutes left in the third. It's been a goalless quarter. Both sides very even in terms of the possession and territory stats. Attempted aerial comes in. Not quite going to plan, and it is the All-Stars that will come away with a free hit. Ball across the field now. Can they find some space? There's plenty of numbers on this left-hand side, but they opt. Gillies opts to go again on the right-hand side. Boyance in the midfield, but just been blown there for a back stick. Great step from Vederman as she's carrying through the midfield. Loses it. And there's the space on the left I was talking about. Unfortunately, just running away from the All-Star striker, but it will be a long corner. I want to see the All-Stars just move the ball around here a little bit. They seem to have gone almost opposite to what they were doing in the first quarter. The first quarter was moving around, but not finding passes into the midfield, not finding those connections. This quarter, they've just gone ball side channel, we're bashing it through you. Which has worked for them so far. It's almost gone a little bit to the opposite extreme now. Just got to move the ball, get the Rebels defenders to shift. As we see here, once again, Gillies down the left-hand side, dispossessed. Great little tackle by Duval. Snuck the ball away. She carries strong down the right-hand side. Passes down the left foot, but picked up by an All-Stars defender there. Duval once again in a battle with the number 10 Mitchell, and the All-Stars. Seconds left on the clock, into the circle. There's someone on far post and just out of reach of Hamza. Takes a touch from one of the defenders. That was great work from the All-Stars, countering down the left-hand side. Hamza positioned herself perfectly on the far post, and it was just a late touch. I think it was from Vederman. Goal-saving touch there from her. As now All-Stars look to smash it in. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter. Goalless quarter, so we remain 2 apiece between the All-Stars and the Rebels. It's been a cracking encounter so far. Don't go anywhere, we'll see you after the short break. Welcome back to the fourth and final quarter. We see Bella Boyens on a solo run down this left-hand side. She's managed to get all the way into the 23. Great start from them, and it will be a long corner. Remain 2 apiece here in this clash between the All-Stars and the Rebels, as we see a power play being called here by the All-Stars. So that will mean that 2 players have to come off the field.
Interesting time to call it. Obviously the Rebels have an attacking opportunity and then immediately might change their attitude just to look after the ball. But yeah, this has worked out nicely for the All-Stars.
Again, I'd prefer to call this, you know, when you're in possession of the ball. I think calling it when you've got a defensive free hit in your own 23, you know, you're just giving the opportunity of the opposition to just, as what they're doing right now, is just hold the ball, win a few free hits. I mean, that's 50 seconds of the power play gone and they haven't touched the ball yet.
Yeah, no, fair enough, but we did see them go back immediately. Instead of the Rebels looking to go forward, they did go back, and they did play it forward. Unfortunately, just a mistrap. Different day, maybe they trapped that and they would have been in possession and transition. So yeah, interesting. I wouldn't have, I'm like you, I would have maybe wanted to do it when I'm in possession, but definitely saw a change in attitude from the Rebels the minute the power play was called. You see the All-Stars in possession, looking to take it quick. Kayla DeVol. Even without being on her feet, just too good.
She does it all, does DeVol. She can play on her knees, she can play on her feet. As we said, the powerhouse of this Rebel side. I think she's played the full game. I haven't seen her much on the bench.
No, I mean, minutes-wise, I think she's played every single minute so far, and well, why not? She's one of the best players in the country. definitely see the fact that they've got the power player Mike there. The Rebels are just looking to run the clock down.
It's brilliant work from them. And something that the All-Stars struggled to do when they were with all the cards and the power play being called. You've just got to bide your time. Opposition can't do much when you're in possession of the ball. If you protect it, you make sure you give 100% passes. Keep composure. That's what you got to do. Carrying it into a pocket like that is not always the best option when you're 2 players down. And they get lucky with that one. And they'll take their time to get the ball back here. Seconds left of the power play. Long ball comes in. High-lying striker just couldn't get a hold of that one. A brilliant ball from the Heat. Left back there. Finding that striker, the number 7.
Call time for the All-Stars in the men's division of the
Kusha leading into the circle. As now All-Stars once again, can they get something out of their power play? They've got to start from deep. Dispossessed by none other than Kayla DeVar. Quickly taken now from the All-Stars as they head down the right-hand side through the number 9 of Peterson. Again, just couldn't find that last connection, but here they go. Ball into the circle, forces the save. A couple of mistraps on the way. If one had gone to stick there, it would have been really dangerous times for the Rebels. Again, an unforced error. That's what's been struggling here for the All-Stars. They just haven't been able to find those connections in the 23.
All-Stars have definitely come into the game a bit more. I think we discussed it off air. It's definitely since Alex Wilkin from the Rebels got injured, the Rebels needed to change personnel and change shape slightly. And yeah, since then the All-Stars have really come into the game a lot more.
Great step from Vederman as she looks to clear it out the back, but coughs it up in the midfield. Ball into the circle now for the All-Stars, carrying around P-Spot, and it is a short corner for a stick tackle against the ball carrier there, and it will be the 6th one of the game for the All-Stars. It's a big moment here. Big moment in the game. All-Stars will be looking to take the lead for the first time in this game. Once again, a similar setup from the top. Kraus already with one goal to her name from the top of the D. Is it going to hurt? Goes to Castle 1. Hamza to Kraus. Back to Hamza. Shot comes in. Great save. Kraus once again in possession. Looking for something. And it was well managed once again by the Rebels. Went to the variation there. You scored 2 straight pokes already. You've got your 2 goal scorers at the top of the circle. Especially this point in the game, I think you stick to your guns. Gibbo, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, I would have thought so, but yeah, a different day they maybe score that, and we all say what a great call and what a great variation. But what's clear to see is the All-Stars have definitely come into the game more. As you see, Kayla DeVar in the first quarter in this situation, they were able to turn that ball over and play it forward pretty quickly, great chances. So the All-Stars have definitely sorted out their counter defense.
Boyance now down the right hand side. Great little turn. Can she find the space on the left? She wins the free hit. She'll look to take this quickly. There's numbers on the left. DeVar sees the space. Into the 23 they go. It's a beautiful overlapping run from the left half there, who's in possession. Sends the ball into the circle and just couldn't get a hold of that. Is the striker. It will be a 16, but that's much better from the Rebels. That's where they're so strong. DeVar on the ball in the midfield. Ball into the middle now for the All-Stars. Lazy tackle coming in. Potential card loading here for the Rebels. As the number 9 for the All-Stars sends it up the field. Here we go. This is where they're so dangerous. Boyance, DeVar carrying through the midfield. And That pass just not going to stick, but it is Duval that wins it back. Boyens takes it quickly, sends it back to Duval. Ball into the circle. Difficult one to defend. Around P-spot, shot comes in, saved. Still with the Rebels. It's well cleaned up at the back there from the All-Stars. Nervy times for the All-Stars, but they've done well.
We see Boshoff on the ball. Should be wanting to go forward a bit more. There's maybe an opportunity for her just to take it quickly and link up going forward. As we see umpire Tegan S just stopping time to get the two players just to have a bit of a word. Maybe just calm the whole situation down.
Bit of a collision in the midfield there. Love to see it. Last quarter, teams are getting fired up. They want the ball, they want to be nice and hard against each other. Love that little handshake. Says, sorry about that one. I won't do it again when the umpire can see it. Right, around the back we go from the Rebels. Bederman whips out the long handle. Not going to stick that time. Players asking for a bit of a back stick. Umpires say play on. All Stars down the right hand side, looking dangerous. Can they turn inside? They do. Through the number 9 of Tanya Peterson now. Just dispossessed there. As the Rebels will come away with it. This is where they've been dangerous. Can they find a pass going forward? Boyens all over the park at the moment. Finds herself on the ball now. Down this right hand channel. She loves that little reverse arc. Wins the free hit for her side.
Potentially dangerous situation there. Bella got herself into a situation with no guard player behind. If she had been turned over there, All Stars could have been in. You see a nice turnover there.
Mia Andrews, great player. It's done well for them so far, but now we go Hamza up the middle. Looking for a connection to the left hand side. Finds it. The number 12.
Oh, what a turnover.
Gillies just couldn't do anything that time.
Malika Hamza looked in there, but for a great turnover from the Rebels. Just really struggled. I mean, as we kept alluding to in the first quarter, they managed to turn the ball over and counter-attack so swiftly. They've really struggled to find or to replicate that in the chuckers since then.
Again, you look at the personnel that's in the midfield. You go Duval. She's really played every minute of this game, and now is only making her way across the halfway line. And if your linchpin really is not in the attacking phase, it makes it a lot more difficult to go forward. And as a result, we've seen the Rebels just struggling to get away with anything. But Boshoff now picks up a loose ball down the left-hand side. Can she turn? She's got Duval if she can find her. Out it comes. Ball's got to move to the opposite side of the field now. Direct ball into the circle. Easy pickings for the number 4. For Benati. She's now carrying it down this near side touchline.
So it looks like the Rebels have changed their lineup a bit. They got Boshoff back to left link. So I'm interested to see if they can get any dominance. We have mentioned that Kayla seems to be running out of legs a little bit as we see her go onto the ball. Wouldn't it be just like her to prove me wrong? Oh,
brilliant ball into the circle
Boshoff
there.
misses the tap in. Just couldn't get low enough, and geez, what a chance that was.
That was a great opportunity there for the Rebels. Boshoff, as you said, straight back into the link, straight back into a goal-scoring position. Just missed out on that occasion. Brilliant opportunity for the Rebels. How big is that going to be? That moment is going to be in this game. As now, Inati Masondo down the left-hand side. Looking for a high striker. Hamza's on it. It's a 1v1. This is dangerous territory, but it's great defensive work from Ifeoma. As now the Rebels will look to attack down the left-hand side. It's opening up here. Expansive hockey. Turnovers after turnovers. Who's going to come out on top? Big aerial we've seen so far in this game has been a real threat against the Rebels, and here we go, Hamza. Got plenty of hands. Can she get around there? Boshoff getting out the way for Duval. Finds Boyens. Unfortunately, that one just settling on a foot. It's now Hamza once again down the right-hand side. Big tackle coming in from Duval. It is a free hit just outside.
So Malika can be dangerous if she decides to go. Just scribble a little bit here.
You look up, you see Bosov and Duval. I think I'd rather pass that one. You know?
Yeah, no, you're quite right. But Malika does have that ability out of nowhere to make something happen, as we see her attempt her best. But the wall of Duval and Bosov stand firm and nullify that attack.
Comes force kindly for the All-Stars though, as they're looking to get into the circle, and umpire just blowing the whistle maybe seconds too early. Could have played a little bit of advantage, seen where that play would have gone. Bali on the ball. Sends it to Jalen. Into the circle it goes. Bosov gets a nice tackle.
As we head into the last 2 minutes of the game, All Stars pushing, trying to get that late winner here.
It's anyone's game at the moment. Duval makes a brilliant tackle, but unfortunately just loses her feet. Gets away with it again. Sends it upfield. It's a foot race. The goal scorer Vaderman's gone back up to the front. Keeper's kept it in, which has given possession back to the Rebels. Interesting decision there. There's now the Rebels. Look to attack down the right side. Win a free hit. Fortunate. There's 1 minute left on the clock. Duval finds Woodman. Woodman loses out. Once again, unforced error, but it is the number 5 for the Rebels, who's back on the ball. Alex Wilkin finds Boyance in the midfield. Here, this could be dangerous. Falls kindly for the Rebels. Shot comes in, and it will be just wide of the upright from the number 53. Massive moment there. Mia Poole had a full look at the goals. Unfortunately, just couldn't make a great connection. 30 seconds. Big aerial comes in now. Looking for Hamza. Just running out of the sideline there. 20 seconds left here. Rebels players flood the D. We'll see a big aerial or a big hit or something in here. Aerial comes in, touched. Falls kindly for the All-Stars. Under pressure though, with just seconds left on the clock. That will bring us to the end of the first game here between the All-Stars women and the Rebels women, where we end 2 apiece. It was a cracker, certainly a game where either side could have had it at the end. The Rebels certainly being a more experienced side. They're showing their experience in the last quarter. Unfortunately, it looks like they just ran out of legs. A youthful All-Star side put up a good fight, kept the Rebels ladies on their toes, and we ended 2 goals each. That's all from us for now. Come back for the men's game coming up next. See you after the break. So, it seems as if we are going to shootouts here. Must have a result at CPL, we love that. The umpires are just doing the toss now. With Manisha from the All-Stars and Kayla Duval from Rebels. So don't go anywhere. We'll see you for some showdowns coming up shortly. We see the showdown takers there from the All-Stars. Tanya Peterson, Ruby Kraus, Malika Hamza. First up for the Rebels, number 6, Kayla Duval, steps up to 23. Goes to the left, goes to the right, gets around. Can she flick it up? A great goal. Great finish from Duval, just moving the keeper, waiting for the keeper to go to ground. And as soon as she did, just pops it over the top. Effortless from Duval. She puts her side with the first successful showdown. Up next, number 9 from the All-Stars, Tanya Peterson. Carry strong. Goes to the right once again. Early shot, hits the post. And it will be a save. Very unfortunate there from Peterson as she's beaten the keeper but hit the post. Advantage Rebels. Next up we have number 10, 15 rather, Ruby Kraus. Oh, it is Boyens on the ball. Boyens with a shot and a great save. Great save from the side there. She keeps Boyens out. Boyens going onto her backhand. Often a risky strategy. You've got to get around the keeper if you're going to do that. And Manisha read her so well. Went to ground and blocked that showdown. Next up is the number 3, Hamza, for the All-Stars. Carries to the left, arcs around, great little interception. Shot comes in, but it is a save. That is great work from the number 2 from the Rebels. Marlies van Tonda read the arc was coming, got a stick underneath Hamza's, and a brilliant little piece of goalkeeping there from van Tonda. Keeps her side ahead in this showdown. Vederman goes left, goes right, gets a bit wide, just lost a bit of control over that ball, and it will be a 16. Number 15 for the All-Stars, Ruby Kraus steps up. Big moment for her. She carries. Looks to go to the left. Arcs around. Balls into the keeper's pads. And she runs out of time.
And that is all.
And that is it. We have the Rebels taking the win in the shootout, 1-0. It's great work from them. It is a very even game. Both sides, even in the territory possession stats. No goals in the power plays. It was a great encounter. A full first game of the CPL. So thank you for joining as I said before, men's game coming up next. Looks to be the Royals versus the Raptors. We'll see you in a bit.